Alright guys and girls, just making a lot of videos today, something in the air, but this one I cannot we're in peculiar times, people, and so I've been saying in lots of my videos that truth, forget about truth, please people. We're in a parody. We're in some sort of Idiocracy movie, and it's getting worse and worse, or better and better, depending on which way you look at it. Now, I just came upon this video in my feed. The video is absolutely superb. I'm going to put the link down below. Some of you will already be aware of it, but let me just show you a little bit of it so you know what the deal is, what's going on here. Right.
Elon Musk is encouraging a hilarious parody ad mocking Kamala Harris to go viral on X after California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a law to eliminate deepfake and other AI-generated content in the lead-up to the election.
Good luck with that.
The law was sparked by a series of parody videos created by AI and using deepfakes to mock Kamala Harris on social media.
I, Kamala Harris, am your Democrat candidate for president because Joe Biden finally exposed the senility of the debate. Thanks, Joe. I was selected because I am the ultimate diversity hire. I'm both a woman and a person of color. So if you criticize anything I say, you're both sexist and racist. I may not know the first thing about running the country, but remember, that's a good thing if you're a deep state puppet. I had 4 years under the tutelage of the ultimate deep state puppet, a wonderful mentor, Joe Biden. Joe taught me rule number 1, carefully hide your total incompetence. I take insignificant things and I discuss them as if they're significant. And I believe that exploring the significance of the insignificant is in itself significant. I'm talking about the significance of the passage of time. Right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there's great significance to the passage of time, and there is such great significance to the passage of time. Another trick is trying to sound black. I pretend to celebrate Kwanzaa, and in my speeches, I always do my best Barack Obama impression. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. And okay, look, maybe my work addressing the root causes of the border crisis were catastrophic, but my knowledge of international politics is truly shocking. The United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. It is an alliance that is strong and enduring. And just remember, when voting this November, it is important to see what can be unburdened by what has been. And by what has been, I mean, Joe Biden.
Oh,
the country went over the past 4 years?
The law signed by Newsom makes it illegal to create and distribute AI-manipulated political content 120 days before and 60 days after
fucking look with that, boys.
It also allows courts to stop distribution of the materials and impose civil penalties. The legislation aims to preserve election integrity and prevent AI from spreading disinformation. Newsom said, "I just signed a bill to make this illegal in the state of California. You can no longer knowingly distribute an ad or other election communications that contain materially deceptive content."
Only in California.
But
California's a
Elon Musk, owner of X
shithole.
and freedom of speech proponent, has lashed out at the governor banning the ad, saying, "The governor of California just made this parody video illegal in violation of the Constitution of the United States. Would be a shame if it went viral." In a hilarious twist of fate, shortly after Gavin Newsom signed the bill, the Kamala Harris parody ad went viral, with Elon Musk tweeting, "Like that time Streisand sued someone for revealing her super obvious address in Malibu. That really kept a lid on it." The new law attracted a tsunami of criticism on social media. This commentator said, "The governor of California signed a bill that could make posting memes and parody illegal. This goes against the Constitution and the First Amendment. What's happening in California will happen all across America if Kamala wins. Free speech is at risk." Elon Musk reposted this and simply replied, "Yes." And Elon Musk didn't stop at Newsom. He put Tim Walz on blast too after the VP pick condoned the limiting of free speech.
I think we need to push back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
Idiocracy. We're in it, people. You know, how can you get out of it when we've got such technology at everyone's fingertips and everybody just thinks the world leaders are laughing stock? Of course, we're going to incorporate and utilise our humour. And this is what's happening. And when you've got shocking so-called leaders like Biden and Harris, what does the world expect? Come on. The world's getting what it deserves, and it's fucking great fun. What a shocking shower of shit. Anyway, people, you can watch the rest of this video in the link below. And, you know, it's kind of like, it's very, very handy having X, isn't it? So having a billionaire, the world's richest man, vouchsafing freedom of speech and fighting back with these fuckers, well, I mean, it's awesome, isn't it? But let's not forget that Musk is doing these brain transplants to connect people to the cloud. He is banging up thousands of satellites to connect us to the cloud. He is, you know, creating the electric cars and what else is he doing? Well, the free speech platform that he's got, so-called free speech, is kind of like a little bit like free speech, but not entirely free speech, because he does block lots of people. He does shadow block lots of people. But when we look at him being so powerful, being so rich, can we not just have a little bit of a reservation that maybe he isn't such a saviour? Maybe he's got this so-called free speech platform, so it will elicit all of the people that are political dissidents, so they can have their data collated, so the government will actually know who they are. Because without that platform, they wouldn't know who we were or who they were, would they? But with a platform like that, it can all be monitored. And so it's kind of like giving the pretense of free speech and you know, personal autonomy, but it could go very, very wrong in the not too distant future when they've got all this information on all of the so-called ringleaders of dissidents, and they'll all be rounded up, or they'll all be cancelled or imprisoned, whatever. You know, they're talking about this shit all the time. They're going to imprison us for this and imprison us for that. And when's it going to end, people? When's it going to end?